Welcome to Execunet TV. I'm Robin Greenspan, Editor-in-Chief at Execunet, and I'm here with Mark Anderson, Execunet's President and Chief Economist. Mark, there was an atmosphere of uncertainty where companies were delaying decision-making and hiring till after the election. Well, the votes were tallied and there's been a shift in power in the House, apparently the largest change since 1948. How might this affect the economy?
Now with the election over, the good news is that we've been lacking in business confidence. And business now knows more about the climate and what government is going to do or not do in 2011 and can really plan accordingly. As we look at it, the environment is probably going to be a little bit more positive towards growth and towards business. And that's going to be very positive. Overall, we're still looking for slow and steady growth of about 2.5%, but that's going to increase, we think, from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. So we'll be looking for even faster growth at the end of 2011. Overall, when you look at it, unemployment isn't going to go down rapidly, and it's always a lagging indicator. But as we look at it, executive employment and executive hiring actually precedes much of that decline in the unemployment rate. So don't be surprised by that.
Well, there's been incremental executive job growth over the last 10 months, and recruiter confidence has continually hovered in the 50% area. That's slow and steady hiring, as you've been saying, throughout 2010. Any indication of what we can expect going into 2011?
Well, we're seeing more optimism. Private hiring has been increasing throughout the year. Private sector hiring, that is. And executive hiring has actually been increasing, as our job creation index has indicated. Recruiters tell us they're more positive, and as important, those that were negative earlier in the year, that is now at historic lows. And so that's all a good sign. For the first time, recruiters are actually hiring in their own firms, which says they're seeing increasing activities. And they report that few companies are thinking about layoffs. And that's all good for the next 6 months and into 2011.
So that bodes well for the first 6 months of 2011?
It definitely does. Okay. And so we're optimistic.
Are you finding any specific drivers of hiring growth occurring?
By industry, clearly healthcare and life sciences, which are pharmaceuticals and medical devices and biotech, and high tech are going to be the main industry drivers. What we find from our recruiters, though, is that by size of company, the small to medium-sized companies are really going to be the engines of growth in 2011 or early 2011. And companies are looking to fill the gaps in their talent mix, and that's not to be overlooked. We see over 50% of companies are looking to upgrade their talent, so there is opportunity out there. But definitely look in the industries I mentioned and small to medium-sized companies.
Thank you very much, Mark. This is very helpful.
Thank you, Robin.